How to add order tracking page on Shopify. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you how you can get started with building order tracking pages on Shopify. So let's get into it. Now, before you set up your order tracking, you need to make sure that you have set up your fulfillment, and your fulfillment really decides how your orders can be tracked. For some countries, you might only have a regional order tracking for those particular courier service providers. If you're not in a business negotiation, then you're just going to have to link to their pages, and then people can track their orders with the order number that you provide via those larger pages. So it's a really variable setup and can be different for everyone. So the first thing you have to do is go into shipping and delivery, and you can scroll down over here. You have some basic order routing to minimize split fulfillment, stay within the destination mark, and ship from the closest location. These are some basic order routing rules. And then you have your local delivery and pickup and your delivery customizations if you want to add. Then you have your saved packages. So you can add a package to show accurate shipping rates at checkout. Then you have to enable third-party calculated rates at checkout, so you can do that on the premium plan on Shopify. Then you have custom order fulfillment. You can add an email for a custom fulfillment service that fulfills orders for you. So you can click on add fulfillment and you can add the name and email of that business. So if you're using like a particular courier company like UPS, so whatever is the UPS equivalent, you can add those over here. Now, for even whatever kind of courier you're using, you're still going to be able to create some kind of tracking page. So to build a basic tracking page, you're going to click on settings on the bottom left, click on apps and sales channels on the left, and then on the top right, click on the Shopify App Store. Now, once you click on the Shopify App Store, you're going to search for tracking page. And once you search for tracking page, you're going to have multiple different types of plugins available. Now, the ones that I recommend are Tracking More Order Tracking. This is really great, and 17 Track Order Tracking. Both of these are great. Now, you also have Rush Order Tracking and Upsell. This is also a great application to use. You can use either one of these three. These are all going to be great for you. Now, if you go into Rush over here, they have a free plan available. You can see some of their key features. You can mark 50 shipments per month, and then it's going to be $0.08 per extra shipment. Then they are also synced up with 1,300 carriers. Now, keep in mind, this is going to be very variable according to your carrier. So maybe Rush does not cover your carrier, so they might not be able to sync up with your carrier. But then if you go into 17 Track, they might be able to sync up with the carrier that you're using. So it's really difficult to sync up with a particular platform if it's not available on that app. So keep that in mind, and you can check out multiple different apps for that purpose, because that can be helpful in setting up your particular carriers and your particular information. So I'm going to be using Rush today just to show you guys an example of how to set up. So just go into the Rush Order Tracking and Upsell and click on Install over here. Once you click on Install, you can get started with the installation process. So this is currently being installed, and once the application opens up, you're going to click on Install App to complete your installation. And then you can mark it on the left tab over here for easy access of your application. So we're just going to wait for this to be completed. Now, after the installation has been completed, we are just going to wait for our application to load up. So you guys can see over here that you have your basic application set up, and you're just going to get started over here. You don't have to, add a lot of details because you're just setting up your basic info. So you have a quick start guide, and you have your next section. In the left toolbar, you have your shipments. Then you have your tracking page, notifications, add-on, billing, and perk. Now, what you're going to do is, to get started, you want to be able to display your tracking pages. So you're going to click on tracking page over here, and you have a default tracking page. Now, what you're going to do is you can open up this particular page, and you have this link, and all you have to do is you can copy this link. You can click on more, and you can click on customize, and you can customize this page. And all you have to do is go into your online store, click on the navigation. Once you click on navigation, you're going to click on your main menu, click on add main menu, and you're going to add your track your order. And over here, you're going to link to your tracking page. So this is our tracking page, and I'm going to copy it and then paste a link over here. So I'm going to click on add, and I'm going to click on save menu. So our tracking page item is available. Now, once this has been updated, you can go back into your apps. So you can scroll down, go back into the Rush application. And once you're back in the Rush application, you can actually sync up your courier providers, may it be UPS, Leopards, or any other provider. So you can see no shipments with exceptions. Then you will have your delivery time, shipment status, and more. You can click on the pop page out option to pop this page and to be able to sync up Rush with your couriers in the actual Rush page. So you will be able to see in this section, we can go into shipments over here, and you can start importing your orders. So for example, I'll actually order a item off of my own store just to show you guys how it can be done. And once you actually, add the item, go to your checkout, you can click on view cart and then move on to checkout. And for this, you do need to make sure that you have removed the passcode off of your online store. So I'm going to click on remove password, and then I'm going to go on to my actual store. And then I'm going to click on my shop, click on checkout, and then I can, actually input information like this. And then I have my basic info, click on complete order. And just like that, our order is now being processed, and now it's just taking me to my actual thank you page. And this is just my thank you for your purchase page. Now, once I've done that, I can email my customer with a tracking number. Obviously, the tracking number is not going to be generated instantaneously unless you have a deal with your contractors or your courier service providers. Then once you have a courier tracking number provided by your courier, you can send an email with order confirmation and more, and then people can go into your track your order page and enter that particular number over there. So after some time, you're going to be able to see what stage your order is in. So if you go into orders over here and go into the fulfillment status, now you can click on fulfill item, and then you can add your tracking number, whatever is your tracking number that you receive, AA01, and then you can add your shipping carriers. You'll be able to see all of the carriers available, and then you're going to insert their tracking URL. You can add another tracking number if you want to convert it to your own. So if you have, one of these carriers, then you can easily just have their tracking URL on Rush instead. But if not, let's say I have another one, and then I can add the tracking URL, send shipment details to your customer. Now make sure to do that so they are able to receive their particular item, and then click on fulfill item over here. Now, once you do that, you're going to be able to see your particular items in your Rush application, and if they are eligible to be put into your orders in your Rush section where the approved retailers or the approved couriers are added, then people can search for your items directly in the track your order page in your Shopify store instead of having to go into a different item. So if you see shipments over here, it's not going to show me any shipments currently, but if I go into orders, I have an order. So this item is currently being fulfilled, and I can add the particular stage it is at. You can also add more actions. You can add print order package, print packing slips to add those items directly within your order, directly on Shopify like this. So you have this packing slip that you can add. Then you have your payment pending. Let's say it's collect payment, mark as paid, because this is a cash on delivery item like this. And now just like that, if I go into my order, this is tracking added. It's going to say your tracking was added, the item was added. and so on. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and you are now able to get started with Shopify and building your tracking pages. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.